tuners are working. And
That's cool. It's gonna be okay.
okay, so I'm changing the slides. How do we go about that?
I will be.
You're there. Okay. Right. Okay.
That's the idea.
Or just no. As soon as we finish the previous one. Yeah.
Finish the previous one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, and thank you so much for coming along this afternoon. It's so exciting, isn't it, to be back in the theatre? For some of you, it's the first time. Yes? Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Don't quite sure what we've done, but we're here. And yeah, so we're 2 years later. Here we are. I think it was 2019 was my last concert in here. And so these guys, many of whom were owed concerts last year, our 8th graders. This is their first time that they've been on stage. So I'm just glad that they've decided to stick with playing an instrument after everything that we've been through. And we've made huge progress, as you will soon hear. And so we're going to start off with the middle school band. Then we're going to go on, we're going to have a short piano item. And then we have the jazz band, the high school jazz band, and then the high school concert band. Okay? So, our first item this evening is Jurassic Park. There we are. So that was Jurassic Park. And there was one year when we were playing Jurassic Park, and Amir's dad was in the audience, and I thought he was actually the older gentleman from the movie. And I thought he had the whole Panama hat on and everything. I thought it was fantastic that he'd come to our concert. Yo, do you remember that? You remember that? I thought that was him. So now we're going to move on to the Legend of the Irish Giant, which is a great piece. It's a great piece for beginners. It's lots of crashing and banging at the same time, which helps everyone stay in time. So we've been rehearsing that for about, I don't know, 16 weeks now. So you can imagine an hour of practicing that. It takes its toll on a music teacher. But it's come together beautifully, so well done, everybody. All right, our last item for the middle school band is Feliz Navidad. All right. Thank you very much, middle school band. Absolute pleasure working with you. They are going to put their instruments away, and then they're going to come back in here and join us. We are now going to welcome Martin and Antonio up onto the stage. Very excited backstage. Are they here? No. Where are they coming? They're over there. So these guys, right at the start of term, I don't know what happened, maybe during COVID or something, they started playing the piano together. And they've been working on this piece called How to Train Your Dragon from the movie. And then we decided to play it in our concert band as well. So you're going to hear this music twice this evening, once on the piano, and then once with the whole band. And here they are. I could swear that shirt was tucked in when I last saw him, but there we are. There's only so much you can do.
What's up? Sorry. Very informal, I know, but this was very impromptu. Yeah, I'll learn from Mr. Gibbs. So yeah, we're going to play this piano duet, which, to be honest, we started practicing a very long time ago, like almost a year. But perfecting it was very difficult, especially throughout the quarantine where we couldn't really meet. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
I think we should let middle school back in, otherwise they're going to miss it. Fantastic. Thanks, boys. That's the first time I've heard the whole thing the whole way through. Really wonderful. What a wonderful project. All right, can we have the jazz band up now, please? If you're not in the jazz band, you can stay where you are. Middle school, come and sit down. Jazz band, please come on stage.
Hi. Hello. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hey, everyone. This is the jazz band. This is our first official performance this semester. We're very happy. It's been tricky to keep the jazz band alive for the past 2 years, but here we are. I hope you enjoy the music, and we appreciate your support here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and thanks to our soloists, Colin and Harry, and Mr. Guayo. Don't forget it's Mr. Guayo. Okay, now we're going to have the whole of the high school band up. We're going to do a combined jazz number here. This is called In the Mood. because of COVID reasons, COVID of foreigners, we can only have 20 people on stage. Don't count. You're right. Right. Slows and tunes? Yeah, flutes. It's always worth checking flutes.
No,
Go on.
we're all good.
You're good?
Yeah, we're all good.
Fran? Wow, what a blow. I remember my sister broke my nose once dancing to that song. Blood all over the place. Right, now we are on to Amperit Roca, and I think Matteo is going to say a few words about this.
Very few. So we've played this piece a few years back, and it's a Spanish torero paso doble. So it's like very fierce, very fast, and when we play it, there's two parts: the very fast part, and then there's a very smooth and beautiful part. And I would say that's my favorite of the two. Well, that's the piece. I can't say more. Just wait until you hear it.
Thank you very much. So we're now moving on now to the next piece. It's called Tio Macaco. If you haven't heard of the band Snarky Puppy, well, you have now, so there's no excuse. Check out that album Silva, S-Y-L-V-A, ideally on YouTube because you get the whole movie of them playing it, and it's some of the finest music being written these days, in my humble opinion, of course. So Snarky Puppy, and this is a piece called A Tio Macaco. All right, thank you for your clapping. Very good sense of rhythm you all have. You can join my band if you like. Right, now we have our penultimate item, the second rendition of How to Train Your Dragon. How many How to Train Your Dragon movies are there now?
There's 3.
3, 4. Any? You think 4? There's a series as well. Right. If only dragons were real. Or are they?
Okay, hi. So to introduce this piece, well, we basically talked about it before. It's How to Train Your Dragon. It's a series of movies the first one was from 2010. It's DreamWorks movies. And we've played this song before too, but years and years ago, so some of you may remember it, but probably only the senior parents. And it holds a special place in a lot of our hearts, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
This might be an opportune moment. I was going to say this a little bit later, but there's 5 seniors in the band, and to keep seniors in a band in this day and age with all the pressures of IB is a huge honor for me and hopefully a special thing for them. So can our seniors stand up, please? We've got Fran here, president of Tri-M, on the flute, who I met 6 years ago in little 6th grade, and she picked up this flute, and it was like she was born to have a flute in her hand. So she's just been a backbone of the music program for the last 6 years. And then we have Miguel, who arrived on the clarinet, who's been busy acing all his IB subjects and sadly hasn't had time for the concert band. But I really appreciate you coming back, and I love the shorts. And we've also got Cotti here, who Cotti made the grievous sin of taking a year out from band in, was it 7th grade or 8th grade? 7th grade, and I've never really forgiven her, but she's stuck with it ever since, and for that I'm truly grateful. Thank you, Cotti, for your commitment and wonderful playing. And finally, Diego at the back here. Stop, Diego. Diego was... that's 5, yeah. Diego, I met also in 6th grade, took to the trumpet like a duck to water, was playing Star Wars after only about 9 weeks, and has just been an absolute, just wonderful to work with, and wonderful tone and power in his brass playing. So thank you, all of you, for sticking with it. Oh, sorry, Pedro. Sorry, there was, sorry, Pedro. I knew there was always going to be someone. Pedro, stand up. I think Pedro's parents are here as well, aren't they? I think I saw them. Sorry, it's written on my piece of paper, which I'm not checking. Oh, Santi, good grief. I'm going to check my piece of paper. Okay. So Pedro also on the tenor saxophone, started off on the alto, but then I forced him onto the tenor and has been a loyal member of the band, and also quite a good keepy-uppy player. And Santi at the back there, who's only joined us really, I think you sort of joined us, you played a bit of trumpet in 6th grade, didn't you? But has since gone on to being an most amazing campfire guitarist. So if you ever want to have a party around a campfire, he knows every song ever written, which has got 3 chords in it, and is a creative masterpiece. So thank you, all of you, for your... Is there anybody else? Oh, Oscar! Oh, good grief, there's millions of them. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? That's it! Ignacio, are you 12th grade? Oh, good grief. Half the band is leaving at the end of the year. That was brilliant, wasn't it? I thought I was prepared. That was hopeless. Anyway, Oscar has also been a backbone of the music program. He's the president of the jazz band and the rock band, and a general artistic genius, if you've seen his caricatures and things. And then Ignacio, who has just only joined me this year, but has been playing the piano, loves the ragtime piano, and writes incredible music, and I think is actually going to go on and follow music creation as a as a possible, university. So really wonderful. Thank you very much. I've now got my list out, and I'd like to say thank you to the following 12th graders for their... No, I wouldn't. We've been there.
We can do it again.
They're all there. Okay, but I would like to thank Mr. Guayo, wherever he's gone. He's gone to get his trumpet. There he is. Yeah, and Miss Heji Kim here, who has been a fellow here for the last 2 years, but only been at Nido for the last year, picked up the flute about 3 months ago and is already crushing it and has been supporting us. And of course, Juani, Hector, and Claudio, we can't do these things without you. Thank you so much. The Buena Onda on this stage is... Right. Do you want that Christmas joke? Have we got time? Not really. Okay, I've got one Christmas joke. You may or may not get it. You may not even understand what... Does anybody actually speak English here? No. Right. So anyway, there's Mr. and Mrs. Stravinsky were walking along the streets in Moscow. And they were just walking along, and it was around Christmas time. And it starts to snow. Well, it doesn't start. It starts to precipitate. Okay, so things start falling from the sky. And they start arguing about whether or not it's rain or it's snow. And the man, the husband, I've got to get this right, the husband says that it's rain. And the woman says, his wife says, no, 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 that is definitely snow. And they start getting into a big argument about whether or not it's rain or snow. And so they're walking along through the Red Square, and they come up to the Kremlin, and there is Comrade Rudolph standing guard outside the Kremlin. And they say, well, let's settle it. Let's go and ask Comrade Rudolph if it's rain or it's snow. So they walk up to him, and they say, and Comrade Rudolph thinks for a minute, he looks up, and he goes, no, that's definitely rain. And the woman goes, what do you mean that's not rain? That's definitely snow. And the man turns to his wife, and he says, I think Rudolph the Red knows reindeer. Did I mention that the Red Army is the Red Army? Yeah, the Russian army is known as the Red Army. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention that bit. It was funny at the end. Middle school, just stand up again. Middle school. Milk this thing for all it's worth. There you are. Turn around. Wave at your mum or your dad or whoever's here. Didn't they do well? These guys will be up here in a year or so. So there we are. Thank you so much, everybody. Lovely to see you. I wish we could all go out and enjoy a glass of whatever and a nibble of this and that, but we can't. But we will in due course. So until that time, thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you next year. Cheers.
Let's go.